Hello, time travelers. This is my cousin Jen.
Hi.
And she brought her laptop, which was over recently, and her husband and I looked at it, and I was like, this computer's too slow because it has a hard drive. Hard drives suck. And that camera's crooked. So since it was still running so slow, we're going to upgrade its hard drive to a solid-state drive that she got at Micro Center.
So it definitely runs slower than a blonde.
Manual, junk.
And your warranty stuff, keep forever with your receipt.
Oh, jeez.
Well, if you have
Forever's a long time.
I have to have my motherboard swapped out because reasons. You guys may or may not have seen that video. But Micro Center, whenever I buy something, I have them email me the receipt. Because then I just go to my email and I type the model of the thing I need to fix. There's my serial number, there's a date and time, and I give the manufacturer that.
Well, I hope my husband got the receipt emailed to us.
Oh, that's not that bad to open.
These crazy star bits, you need something like an ifixit kit in order to get them out.
Because only iPhones use it.
But definitely not the star of the show.
Nope. Link in the description for the ifixit kit I use. And that one I had to drill out last time.
Oh, no. That sounded like a failed Psycho impression.
Yeah, I know. I keep telling him when he's practicing acting, it's like, no, you don't sound like you're acting. You sound like you're making fun of something. Laptops with VGA ports, which are back in my day technology, those are easier for prying because then you have leverage against something to get the bottom off.
Oh my god.
It's like I saved Charlie's life. Now we want to take this chunk nugget out. I don't even, it just messes with my head. Why are manufacturers still making devices with hard drives? It makes no sense. They're so freaking slow. And it was like 2013 when solid state drives started getting really reliable and popular, and hard drive manufacturers were still like saying, here's our future forecast all the way up till 2050, what we think our hard drives will do. And the whole tech industry was just like, shut up. Your hard drives aren't going to be doing anything. Because we're not going to buy them.
You can also call those false prophecies.
Yeah. Oh, man.
They screwed it in every little place.
And they do it with the machine tightness, which is not necessary. And the hard drive itself has moving parts inside, so if you drop your laptop while it's spinning around, well, it's broken now, sorry. Regardless of how tight you tighten it.
SSDs don't have those moving parts, right?
Nope. SSDs are just chips.
They're just dollary dues inside. It's not like it gave it Super Saiyan powers.
Another interesting thing is that SSDs are 7 millimeters thick, and hard drives are 9. At least most of them. I found that out when I built my first machine with this SSD, and I was building it with Legos inside of a mod case for a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I call it a PSPC.
And
We actually
the
use
tolerance
it
of what the frame that I built for the drives had to be modified after I finally bought the SSD because they were expensive back then.
American murder.
Maybe it was back in your day. Are we testing it out now?
Yep. Let's see if it detects it.
It's a weird spot.
Where does
It's
your
right
barrel
there.
plug go?
In a very bad spot.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on the left side. Of course, I would want mine on the right side because I keep it on the right side of the couch. What? Was it on that whole time? We left it on. It was hibernated. I forgot. So the rule is if you're going to swap out hardware inside of your laptop, turn it on because it could be hibernated, and then shut it all the way down.
Yeah, that's why when I open things like that, I always shut it off completely.
It's like, where'd Windows go? It was just right here.
I've always wondered why
Please
they...
install an operating system on your hard disk. Good.
I always wondered why they called it Windows. Are you looking at me through a window?
Because the graphic interface, Microsoft's first operating system was command line interface. black screen, white text, and you type the commands. And then they said, oh, well, we have these windows that your programs run inside of now.
Yeah.
Now we're going to install the wind blows. See? Spinning roundy dots. Next, letter I for install. I've done this like a billion times.
You do this in your sleep.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's doing its thing.
Cortana.
Shut up, Cortana! Where's...
A little sign in here.
I remember where the shut up Cortana button is from last time.
I'm sure she helps other people out.
Really, if you don't have glaucoma, you can get through this without talking to it. You can read! So, you always want to hit... If you want to do the thing where you have a password for the laptop that has nothing to do with your Microsoft account, first thing you want to do is tell it, I don't have internet. And then you say, continue with limited setup. Oh, I'm so limited that I can't spy on you while you install your wind blows. The thing is, if you set up your account with what's called a local username and password, you have to set up security questions. And then I turn all of these off.
Man, I'm sure you get all your computer stuff done super fast. It would have taken me 5 minutes just to click all that stuff. It took you 1 second.
Right. All you got to do is figure out what the keyboard keys for that menu, and that way the next time you have to use that same menu, you're just like, oh yeah, it's tab space, tab space, tab space, tab space, tab space, enter. So that's cool. Windows 10 20H2 comes with a new Edge already installed, which I approve of actually. It's a little bit better than being spied on from Google, in my opinion.
I just use Brave instead.
Because there's so much more Google going on to spy on you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. These days, everyone signs into everything from Google. I'm like, why, people? Just create a username and password instead
Stop
of
trying to have a
saying-
relationship with me.
I'm not interested in you in that way.
Continue without signing in, just like what you said.
It's called conditioning.
Yeah. Now we can feel free to connect to the Wi-Fi's.
Man, now I have to worry about walking down the street and getting raped. Now I have to worry about my computer getting raped. I didn't know that technology existed. So
Depends on if
scary.
that's what the word is you want to use for being used.
Now,
You just want to use your internet.
now I need Wi-Fi blocking drapes.
So now we have the wind blows.
I need
And
to delete all the bloat.
12 gigs of RAM. Nice. You got a Windows 20H2. And then
It has a magic screen too.
make sure your Windows is activated.
It's one of those 360 screens where you can flip the screen all the way to the back of the keyboard.
2-in-1.
Yeah.
CMD, Shift Control, Enter. Yes. slmgr.vbs. ATO. Activate Windows. Product activated. Okay. Now, I didn't offer this on the other one because I hope Naomi would learn how to do it on her own, like uninstall all this garbage. I can remove all of this.
Cool.
You want me to remove all those apps?
I don't think we need all of it. I like the Word stuff to be able to type up documents.
Well, I don't think you're
I don't need Microsoft News if I want to know.
does it have Word? Let me see. I saw Word. Yeah, I wonder if that's a... I didn't install that. Because this is just Windows I downloaded from Microsoft. Link in the description so you can see what I'm talking about. It's not installed, so I bet you it's like a link to buy it. Or it could be Office 365. Let's see.
Yep.
Yep. It's just a link to use Word in the web. But...
But I
use-
thought that came with computers.
No.
Word usually
When you
did.
buy a computer and it has Office on it, that does not mean Office comes with your computer. It could mean 50 different things, the most common one being a limited trial.
It's a lie. I mean,
I'm talking about like the plain notepad Word thing.
You mean WordPad?
That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
WordPad comes with Windows, you're right about that. Like Word, Excel, the Office suite. No. They sneak it on every computer, and I see now that's what they're doing with this to try to get you to buy it. If you don't need that, what we can do is just type the word WordPad, right-click that, and hit pin to start so you can find it later, right? WordPad lets you do formatting and stuff, limited formatting, like if you need to write a resume or a professional paper. No, I'm logging into my desktop's hard drive right now because I got this PowerShell on there that will wipe out all the store garbage.
Okay.
Yes.
Remove apps.ps1. Copy that to the desktop, please. Now watch the magics. What? Oh, I misspelled execution policy. I wrote execution.
I guess you're just
Look at
gonna do an execution.
Look at that. Goodbye, Bing Weather. Goodbye, Microsoft.get started.
Open Taskman.
Goodbye, Office Hub that we were complaining about a minute ago.
Open that. See it just disappear.
Doop.
Doop. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Seen it disappear.
Doop. Here goes another one.
Does that make you feel powerful, Robert?
Yes.
It makes me feel a little less annoyed about the advertising platform that the start menu is in Windows 10.
Because everybody plays Roblox. Not me, but
I'm going to check if checking for Windows updates takes care of all of these things. So,
well, let's see.
updates.
Updates
There's
available.
Intel something. I wish I could
Okay.
choose which updates to do because these may take forever.
Started.
Wait, I can. Because I have the script.
You're the boss.
Yeah, I'm the boss of things. I'm going to restart it. And then copy paste that script from my computer upstairs to this desktop. If there's enough demand for it on this channel, I'll be putting it in like GitHub or something. So people can download it and use it. Except before Windows 10, you could actually have a checklist of which updates you wanted to install. And I wrote a PowerShell script to do that. Yes, I am the boss of this. And then I type the word select, which gives me the option to select updates. And then no prompts, restart as needed. I want 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Pretty much all
14.
of them.
Except we just still want 1, 2, 3, and 18 right now. Because Microsoft will take ages. I just want to install some drivers. Now it says downloading. See how fast it was just to install drivers and then reboot? Because I told it just go ahead and reboot when you're done. It did not hesitate to interrupt my work.
That's it. Mic drop.
I'm done. What the heck? Now I've got a whole bunch of Intel sensors. What the heck are those things? I'll do one last thing for you, and you will thank me. There's the geek term for this is called load balancing. I always have more than one browser, right? And this one will not spy on you in any way. So I recommend you use this for anything you want to do that's private, like banking or email. It's called Brave.
You know, so it's just Chrome, but better.
It is. Well, so is Edge. Edge is based off of Chromium.
But it still has some.
Skip welcome tour. That's all you got to do. Boop. And
Oh,
it's
and it blocks ads too.
yeah.
Score.
The Brave browser blocks all ads by default. So, if you're using it to watch this channel or whatever and I get monetized someday, switch to a browser that does not block ads so that I get paid when the ad rolls. But I'm going to shut it down all the way and put the pants back on.
Yeah, it's naked.
Because it's
right
got a
now.
naked butt.
Yeah, you don't want it to be naked right now. It's gonna get dust everywhere.
Yeah, and then it's going to have to wipe its butt from all that dust. Hey, it's future/editing me here. Quick update. This is me in the future and reporting on the sound problem that we didn't really get a chance to touch on in this video. Sound problem so far seems to be resolved and they've had the laptop back for 2 weeks. Also, we did notice in the previous video that the RAM was not upgradable, but at least this model came with 12 gigs of RAM, which is plenty just for browsing the web or watching movies or whatever. All right, let's get back to the outro of this video. Click other videos, like the previous video where I upgraded her daughter's laptop, or whatever YouTube thinks is best. I'll tell you what's best for you. And then you can at me over here and subscribe over here.
Is that a threat?
It's a promise!